Oh shoot, it's working. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of the First After Dark podcast. It is back after the very, very stressful on season or build season. We are back, and you want to cry? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start introducing everyone. We're gonna start with Julia. Julia, say hello.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Team 1189.
Yeah, she's been on the podcast before. If you've heard the other podcast, you guys should know her already.
Mhm.
Next person, also returning, is Zach. Zach, say hello.
Hello. I'm Zach. I'm from Team 271.
Another returning 1189 member is Evan.
Hey, I'm Evan. I'm from 1189. Yeah.
And I don't remember if she was on the podcast before, but here's Jordan.
Hello, I'm Jordan from Team 3966.
So, today there's a lot to talk about. There's
Yeah, there
obviously the elephant in the room about, comps being canceled, but we'll get to that in a few seconds. How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, yeah. Sad.
I'm
Sad.
doing great. Well, as good as I can be with robotics being canceled, but I'm doing great.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to graduate, so that's kind of fun.
Well, we'll graduate. We just won't go to graduation.
Yeah, but that's the
I mean,
thing.
you could just
Yeah.
bail the rest of the school year and restart if you really want to.
Zach,
No.
Right, you could get 2 more seasons out if you do it.
That's true.
no.
So viewers should know that Jordan, Evan, and myself are all seniors.
Losers.
All seniors.
Senior.
Zach is in 11th grade. Julia is in 10th.
Wow, what a baby.
So,
What a
Imagine
baby.
calling them
Yeah.
by their numbers.
Don't make the joke you made earlier, please.
Anyways.
they were all having interesting conversations before the podcast. We're not going to get into what they were talking about, but
Damn, I love eating pineapple.
Oh god.
all right.
Oh,
So
God.
we're going to move on to the first topic. We're going to talk about how the season is postponed with Detroit and Houston being officially canceled.
R.I.P. in peace.
F.
I don't know about y'all, but I definitely once I found
Infinite F.
Infinite Fs.
once I found out the news, I remember I was in 8th period in my
Wow,
school.
what a
and
sucker.
I saw it,
This is like
and I
this
just
is like a
stared at my
traumatic
phone.
event.
This is like...
Yeah,
You
no,
remember
you
exactly
when
where you
JFK was
were.
No,
This is like, where were you when JFK was shot? Like...
Or when 9/11 happened.
I remember where I was.
What?
No, and it
when
was.
JFK was shot?
Oh.
He was the one shooting him, yeah.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna cut that out of the podcast. So
Cut the bond.
no, I was. So my 8th period is in the robotics lab.
Ah.
So
Oh,
finding it out,
no.
it was very, very sad because I just looked at my robot, and my robot, we never had a full robot.
Robot.
Never did.
Same.
My robot was always in 1,000 pieces throughout the entire season.
My robot was
Same.
together for one.
My first thought was, oh, this is fake. There's no way First would cancel.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
My
do
first
that.
thought was, oh, I can go to prom now because it was scheduled at the same time as prom.
Oh.
But now prom's probably canceled, so.
I didn't even have a thought. I legitimately dropped my phone and I cried in my 7th hour chem class.
Let's see, where was I? Oh, I was at a competition.
Oh.
yeah.
I was at week 3, I think it was this year, week 3, Finger Lakes Regional. We literally load into the regional. Our robot's ready, and they make the announcement, they're like, okay, because of the whole situation going on, we're gonna get rid of practice day, and we're gonna start quals today at 12. And I was like, I bet. Am I ready? No, not at all. But time to get the show on the road. So We got all set up, and an hour, like less than an hour before calls start, they're like, "Bye," and we were like, "Oh." Like, we're 9 hours away from the regional, like bus-wise. So we're in a hotel. What do? We literally go back to our hotel. We actually go to Dave and Buster's that night, which is pretty fun, and then we do go-karting. Sick. But like, we were just vibing in the hotel room, and then I get a notification, and it's like, "Bye-bye," and I was like, "Damn." They literally, canceled both championship events and the rest of FIRST for the season. And I was like,
Well, it was postponed.
yeah, kind of.
With the way things have been going, postponed is just a fancy word for canceled.
Yeah, no, I
Honestly.
definitely do not see. the
They've been
season coming back.
rescheduling district events. I know Chesapeake is getting redone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
I guess the way that they're FIM has so many
Would you like
districts.
AM or FIM?
But really, there's like so many districts and so many teams. It's gonna be way too complicated to like redo everything, especially if like high schools don't want anyone there unless it's just students. And like, I know SBSU, where States is held, didn't want us there because of the virus, so it's gonna be very, very rough. It's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think also because like first it's like if it happens in the summer, right? If it happens during the summer, everyone is going to have like a cheesy poof robot. Like everyone
I
has
just
seen
don't think
the cheesy poof.
it's gonna happen in this summer. That's the thing.
Yeah,
No, I don't
I
think
can't
it's gonna
do it
happen at
during
all.
the summer. I don't think a lot of people can do it during the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's like the college thing because a lot of the seniors are going into college over the summer.
Well, no,
And
you don't go into college over the summer. It's more just like
you like
everyone
move in though.
trips and stuff. No, you don't move in until like August.
Yeah, that's still like summer. We don't start school until like halfway through September this year. Or
Really?
next year. Yeah.
Oh,
It's super late. So we have like a longer summer, which we probably won't even have because of this. But
I did see though that like so obviously you're an alumni once like the summer happens.
mhm.
Yeah.
But FERX is allowing seniors or alumni to come back if the comps do come back during the summer, and then actually be able to be part of the team.
Like,
if
it's
it
not gonna be the
happens.
same.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be the same at all, especially if Worlds is gone, and like I know teams like specifically go for Worlds.
Right now, if Worlds doesn't come back, which it seems like it won't,
It's not. They're refunding Worlds.
Michigan State's would be the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
We're like practically already into states. If you win a district, and we have won chairmans for the past 3 years, we were planning on winning it at our second comp, but we didn't
Open.
get to.
Damn.
We didn't get to do that.
Flex, but okay. Flex.
But,
Montreal in Canada, Montreal Regional has been rescheduled already for the end of May, and the Chesapeake District Championship is now slated for mid-June. So, events are slowly starting to come back.
But will we see them actually happen?
the thing
I
that's
don't know.
going
We
on
won't
right
know.
now is we're not even at its peak yet.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan is gaining 200 cases per day now. Like, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
And we're nowhere near the top.
Tennessee had like 300 last time I checked.
We have
Long Island.
787 confirmed as of 6 today. Which is
How
really
many
scary.
cases are in your guys' county? I only have one.
Fun
I
fact,
think there's like
we have
27 in mine.
we have
first
2 days ago we had 20.
the first related death was in our city, actually. Like,
Oh, goddamn.
a mile away from where me and Evan live.
Um,
Horrifying.
Long Island, New York, has over 2,000 cases. We're one of the highest concentrated places.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
New
United
York is
Yeah,
not
uh-huh.
bueno.
Oh yeah.
I was on a drive to New York the other day.
Do it, you want?
No, I was on a drive because I want to go see the Joker stairs before the end of the world.
Oh my
But
god.
Go anyway.
but that's like in the center of the Bronx, so I'm
Bro,
not
just
gonna
go.
try to get like die.
Just
No,
go.
bro, New York is in lockdown.
Stand it.
No, New York is not allowing anyone in or out right now. New York City. It is
Bro,
not
make
allowing
it
anyone
me.
in.
I
or
will
out.
do it.
Of you and Zach on the Joker stairs before the end of the world.
I could see you falling down them. Anyways.
I don't know. Like coronavirus is just it's an exponential thing. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
I think the comps won't happen. The only real hope that we have is that it'll die down in the summer because of the heat. But like
Yeah.
even then, I don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's gonna work.
even then, with most viruses that do that, in the fall they come back even stronger. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also,
Like the flu.
the world gets split in half by seasons.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
True.
The Israel teams are screwed.
What if imagine if it's still a thing next year, but they have only one world event in the US, but then one in like Europe.
Oh god.
Imagine
I
if
mean,
FERC did that.
next year it's moving from Michigan and Houston. They're changing
Yeah,
it.
this was the last year it was supposed to be Detroit and Houston.
They're changing it?
I know about
Yeah.
Detroit, but
They change it
Houston?
every.
They change it every 4 years.
It's like every 4 years.
It used to be St.
Oh.
Louis. No, I mean Houston
Houston has
hasn't
been
changed
it
in a while.
for
It's been
like
Houston and St. Louis last time.
It just
It's been
depends on the
Houston for the
contracts.
past 6 years. Michigan the past
Yeah.
4. It moved before Michigan. It was St. Louis and
That's
Houston.
4.
yeah,
Then it was
Only-
just St. Louis.
yeah.
Then it was
Michigan
just
has
LA.
It's only been Detroit
2018,
for like
2019.
yeah,
And
it's only
then
been a
technically
few
this year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In
been only 3 years
2017,
ago.
my freshman year, I remember going to St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, way better.
Houston.
St. Louis is amazing. I love St. Louis.
Houston.
Detroit's really crowded.
No, I thought Detroit was actually pretty fun.
Detroit's very
Probably
pretty
nothing
too.
to compare.
It is.
I don't know about
It
all that,
was.
Zach, but
It was.
Depends on the
I
part
remember
of
my
Detroit.
team. We went out to like restaurants just in the streets of Detroit, and I got to meet like all these like just random like people. I remember walking by a restaurant and it had like no windows, so it was just open, and people in the restaurant were just calling out to us like, "Yo!"
They just
So I
vibe.
just like waved back at
My
them.
team was walking around Detroit, and we actually saw Woody Flowers, R.I.P. And we took a picture with him. And then my team, because we never take anything seriously, like literally at all. They were like people, so like they had the electric scooters, right? That people
Oh,
just like take
God.
around the city.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like
Love
as people were
those.
going by on scooters, my entire team was just like clapping and cheering them on and like screaming at them. What a time.
I don't know. I knew about Detroit not having it or not hosting it next year. I didn't know Houston was also giving it up though as well.
I'm pretty
I
sure they're both
just-
moving.
Yeah.
Just where is it
Where
gonna
would
go?
Houston move to though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What's
feel like
like the most-
Houston's actually a
Austin.
pretty good
Austin,
spot.
just another Texas place.
Honestly,
Houston
I wouldn't be
too.
surprised.
Houston, a different area though.
No, they're gonna put it in a place where they need more population. It's gonna go to like Wyoming, Montana,
Florida.
Florida.
Watch it go to
Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
Actually, I could see it in Florida.
no, that's too far away for most teams. Houston was like right in the middle for like the South.
No, they would have all
It's
the
about to
Eastern
go to Vermont.
teams. No, imagine
Oh, yeah,
imagine
East
if they
and
had
West.
one in Florida and one in California, and it's just East versus West.
Dude.
Both at both
Oh.
Disneys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yes.
Dude.
Bro!
I'm
We've solved
pretty
it.
sure.
We've solved it, guys.
Well, let me
pretty
contact
sure
FERC right now.
the
I-
largest convention center in the United States is in Florida.
Let's go.
It's like, yeah, I think so. Hold on,
I
let me
just-
Google it.
I don't know.
Largest
I missed
convention.
2017 when they had the one and only time when they did Festival of Champions. That was great when they got both alliances that won champs and like face them off against each other.
I thought
Yeah.
Chelsea Champs was that.
Mm-mm. Chelsea champs is just an invitational offseason.
Oh, sorry. It's
Yeah.
the second It's the second biggest. The first one is in Chicago, which wouldn't be that bad either. And then
Yeah.
there's Las Vegas, which is the third one.
Alright, what really sucks
Yeah.
is so like senior, I at least got to like drive and be at one competition, but there were tons of teams that didn't get any,
Mm-hmm.
and it just sucks for them.
My team loaded in, and we were kicked out.
Yeah.
We went to one competition.
My team didn't go to any, but I went to a competition as a spectator. And
Yo, where'd you go? He's on team. Beep, 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 beep.
you just say it, I'll just crop it out. I don't care.
Remember last time when AJ just said it every 2 seconds? It was just like, Meme Man's on this
Meme
team.
Man's real name is.
Oh my god! All right,
Me man's
So-
real name is
so-
Benjamin Paul.
all right. We're gonna
Bernard.
we don't stop talking about that right
Bernard.
now. Bernard.
Y'all got a problem with Bernard?
Yes.
Yes.
If there's anyone whose name is Bernard listening to this right now, I'm sorry.
Shout out to Bernard.
If you contact me,
Bernard.
I will formally apologize.
He will
I
forward
won't.
If you
you
contact us,
$10.
I'll literally PayPal you $5. I will literally PayPal you $5 if your name's Bernard.
Don't say that, Zach.
We'll bring Bernard on the show.
I'm keeping that in, bro. I'm keeping that in.
Keep it in. Keep it in.
Zach's about to go broke.
Put in his
How many Bernards can there
Hold
be?
on. Let me see how many Bernards
put
there
in
are.
his
in the world.
PayPal so that they can like forward a request to him.
How many? Bernards?
Zach, I have a confession. My name is actually Bernard. Can I have $5?
I'm actually CEO of the company.
This whole time I've known you has been a ruse.
Why am I getting Westworld right now? I just want to see
Attacking the Bernards.
Is there a Bernard on Westworld?
named Bernard. How many people named Bernard? 210,344 people.
Well, sorry, Zach.
Statistically, the 319th most popular first name.
Oh God.
What's
More
the
than
most popular first
99%.
name?
More
John.
than 99.9% of people with the first name Bernard are male. So there is a 0.1%
Of female
Bernards
Bernards.
that
Literally $500 to the first female Bernard that DMs me.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't do that in this day and age, Zach.
I'm gonna name
it's
my
whatever, it's
child
fine.
Bernard.
Also,
to
I
get
think it was
500 bucks.
number one most popular male name, I believe, is Muhammad. Not John. Well, I think that's second.
Wait, middle name or first name?
First name.
First name.
Let me see.
Technically speaking, it would be Muhammad, but
What is non-technically speaking?
people don't
No,
go
bro,
by
it's
Muhammad.
James.
It's James?
Yeah,
There's no way.
Like
Yeah.
Alexander James?
as an Alexander,
Alexander
James. First name.
Alexander.
There's and the most popular female name is Mary.
Yeah, that doesn't
this
surprise
is
me.
this is popular names for births in 1919 through 2018. Popular name 2020. I don't even know. I don't. Never mind. Not
Hell yeah.
looking into it.
Apparently, number 47 most popular female name is Virginia. If your name is Virginia,
One of my mentors
Please
on
let
the
me
team is
know.
named Virginia, bro.
that's sick.
Why would you name your team Virginia?
Number 10 is Karen.
Oh.
No.
All the
Imagine
Karens
meeting-
listening to this right now, I'm sorry, but
Imagine
not.
meeting a baby named Karen.
Number 80 is Julia.
What?
Number 80 is Julia.
F.
But number 1 is Egg.
Egg.
all right. We're gonna move on to the next topic of
I forgot we
what
were
we've
still
been
recording.
doing since the announcement of the cancellation, but also I'm gonna
Nothing.
throw in the quarantine.
Nothing.
We
Oh,
have
I
had
can-
absolutely no meetings.
So
We have
the
no.
day of, I think, yeah, it was the day of, right?
Yeah.
The day of the announcement, we had a team meeting. Before that, we had a captain meeting, and I told the captains to prepare not to come back. And then it turned out that we weren't actually coming back, and that kind of hurt.
Yeah,
they-
no, so basically, our high school is like one of the quarantine zones or something
Get in
like
the
that.
zone.
So
Auto
like
zone.
they had to like spray clean it, and no one's allowed in, so that if apocalypse comes, all the safe people can go in there. So we had to we had basically a bag day, because we had to cover all of the batteries and all of the wires and all of our robots, like all the past years and this year's, because the spray they were spraying was slightly corrosive. So like
Oh,
it was big sad because final bag day
Yeah, our robot
was the
did end
final
up in a
day.
bag. I'm so glad we kept the bags because they're in them, and no one has
happy
been in.
bag day.
No one has been in to check on them. We don't know if
Oh,
anything's
when
damaged.
first said there was no bag in town, they meant it.
No. Also,
No,
can we-
do you think, bro? What if
They
FERC
said no
knew?
more stop build day. Keep going.
No, what if FERC knew? Because hold on, when did it get canceled? Everything? When did everything get canceled?
For Michigan, it was like Thursday.
March 11th, I believe. Like champs and everything else was canceled on March
Yeah.
11th or something.
Can I just
Champs
point
was
out-
the last thing to get canceled, though.
Well, champs
'Cause
and every
contracts.
other event.
Yeah, just the overarching.
Can I point out that this is the first season without Woody Flowers being alive? And look what happened.
No, they didn't stay gracious.
They really didn't.
This is
This isn't what he wanted.
All right,
This is
so hold
very
on. So
graciously
March
professional of
11th,
you.
everything
I'll
gets
have to ask
canceled.
you to stop.
That was not very cash money at first.
So are we going to talk about how the season was canceled on March 11th, let's just say, but then they first revealed the 2021 season teaser on March 4th.
Yes.
Bro,
It's ironic because the 2021 teaser is all about doing things outside. We're all
No, it's
stuck
a Wii. It's
inside.
Wii Fit. It is Wii Fit.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you know what I
That's
hate?
it.
I hate the talk of people saying like, "Oh no, they're going to continue the game next year," where it's like the same
No.
game a second time. It's like
no.
no.
They can't.
There's talk right now about so the two big things that are happening right now are just let the rest of this quote unquote season play out and see where it lands. Because First Headquarters really doesn't have any action in replanning certain events that aren't big.
Yeah, and they don't take
So
any.
letting the rest of the season play out, or in like August or something, revealing the next season early and giving teams
No.
a lot of time to work.
Oh,
No.
that
No.
Those
would
are
be
the two
nice.
big
That's
things.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There would just be so much burnout.
Oh my god.
At that
yeah.
point, just have the comps be like September or November.
No.
No,
Like, if they're
because
gonna
then it would also
reveal it, like,
interfere
in
with
August?
FTC.
No, I think this year was a bust. They move on. They don't
Yeah.
ever talk about this year ever again. Like we'll meme about Recycle Rush and how it sucked. This year just won't even ever be talked about.
Yeah, this is the forgotten year.
Yeah,
Infinite
Like,
disappointment.
we're never going to talk about this year. All the seniors are just sad.
Big sad.
Sadness.
Really sad.
I'm okay with never talking about it again. Not gonna lie.
This was an alright game, Joe.
It was a good game, and then
I
everything
hated
just
the game.
died.
Hated the game. One of
I hate
This is
It
not
was-
your fault, Meme Man.
it
Alright,
was
no.
a terrible,
Th- th-
terrible,
th-
terrible game.
Do you want to know why I like this game? Because my previous favorite game, and probably still, was Aerial Assist. A bunch of defense.
That was
really.
the frisbee game, right?
Oh wait, no.
Oh no,
No.
no, no.
And Evan
Big
doesn't
yoga,
even know his
big
own
yoga ball.
favorite game.
Big
No,
yoga
wait.
ball.
Yeah,
You throw it
That's-
over the.
that's aerial assist. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah,
you're
it
thinking
is.
ultimate ascent.
Big
Yeah,
balls.
I always confuse them too.
But aerial assist, because it's heavy defense. Ball is shooting across the field, so interactive for the stands, seeing what's going on. Understandable for people who don't understand first, other than the color wheel. And it was just like it wasn't one of the big stacking games. Oh no, you can't touch anyone. It was able to have heavy defense, and it was just fun to watch and drive.
So, personally, I did not enjoy the game. The only time I ever did enjoy the game was during the playoffs, but only during the end game. The end game was such a huge role, really. So, like, if you didn't have a climber, you'd probably be screwed. My team never had a climber throughout this whole
Your
year.
team never
Never
had
had
a
a
I
robot?
had a
climber.
climber.
We did, but barely.
We did one day before comp,
Mm-hmm.
and even then, we didn't have a way of wrapping like loose cord to winch with
Hmm.
uh, throughout the match until the third match that we were playing.
Damn.
Sick.
But what's it called? Just endgame was such a huge part, and like I literally watched games where the end game was literally the only points that they scored, or like
I mean,
this team, like let's just say Blue Lines is going off with the balls, like they are scoring constantly with the balls, but they couldn't climb. All they did was park, and Red Alliance all they did was just climb, like two robots climb, and then they won the match.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
but
Bruh.
same thing with last year with the Heb climb, or
True.
with
Nah.
No, I don't think it's much.
With
I think last year
Stronghold.
was hella balanced. This year is not balanced at all.
What this
I
year?
don't know much about Stronghold, but go on.
But
This year I
basically,
went to.
sorry, let me just say, basically in the past,
Anyways,
in the past years of first, if you didn't have an end game, you were screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I agree with that 100%.
And that's something our team struggled with understanding, especially last year and in Stronghold. But if
Yeah.
you don't have an end game, you can't go anywhere.
That came out like a lot this year, I would say.
This
Like-
year, though, I went to competition with Bomb Squad. Shout out to them because they were amazing. And watching their robot on the field was beautiful. Like, they could shoot perfectly from anywhere on the field, and they could climb and do everything.
Hold on, what's their team number?
16.
16.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
now I wanna
exactly.
see it.
It's so fun to watch, and like even rewatch. There's so much happening on both sides of the field.
Yeah, I remember watching this team's reveal video at one of my robotics meetings, and we were like freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was everyone's favorite robot this year? Even if you didn't get to see it, what was like
Bomb Squad.
look like reveal video? What you actually saw?
So,
Oh, go.
y'all can go. No, you guys to go. I'm gonna try to find whatever team number it was.
Alright, so probably for me, this is probably somewhat biased because they picked us, but
Hot.
67 had a
Yeah.
noise spot. They were able to climb on just one of their two hooks and up to a 45-degree bend in their robot and still make the ball level. So in playoffs, we got 5 triple hangs.
Oh my God.
Nice.
bro.
So it's, and also the ball counting mechanism. Their code guys worked really well, especially since apparently they got like a week with the robot code, which for a team that did so well, you would expect more like time for the coders.
Mhm.
But like their vision capabilities and their intake system, it was mostly flawless. I only ever saw it jam once, and that's saying something.
Damn, it jammed. No.
Dang, bro.
It's a turnoff, bro. If a ball can jam, nah.
Nah.
I think so. Competition-wise, I really didn't get to see a lot. Two robots that really stuck out to me that I really enjoyed was Team 3015 and Ranger Robotics. Their robot was sick. I think the mechanics on it are great. They're usually a very high-tech team. Small bot was very functional. Another team, I thought out of like the powerhouse teams, the global powerhouses, 118 knocked it out of the park this year.
Was that Robonauts?
100% agree.
The Robonauts.
Yes, I saw the reveal video. It was so pretty.
Their reveal video was like kind of not that interesting this year. No hate to the 118 dudes, but like I was expecting them to like go out there and like just show off
Yeah, but like
everything.
alright, so there were a couple like design themes this year. But like what really stuck out with 118's bot to me was the speed at which they could shoot all 5 balls.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Like
I think if you watched the Plano, I don't know if I'm saying it right, the Plano district with 118 and 148, that alliance was the first quote unquote level like 4 RP match. They didn't playoffs, so it doesn't count as 4 RP. But
actually, it was not 4 RP, I don't think, because 118 did not hang.
I believe they did in finals.
No, I know. It was 4 ranked points. I remember seeing it.
Oh, I know that the defense bot hit 148 while they were hanging, so I don't know if that counted as 2 hangs.
Yeah, that's probably
it was. You know, their bot was good. I really enjoyed 118. My favorite part was probably their control panel mechanism with the belt. That was really cool for the color wheel.
Hold up, I'm watching the match right now. No, it was not 4 ranking points. They only got 45 points in end game.
Damn.
But they did get the 3rd stage completed.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought.
First in the world, pretty sure. And I think, as far as I know, the only time it's ever happened.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only time that's happened.
I mean, congrats to them,
What's ever
bro.
happened?
Stage 3 was
the
activated.
finishing of stage 3. Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Stage 3 being activated.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I gotta say,
and finished.
That you were talking about the imbalance of teleop or of endgame, but I feel like Auton was really unbalanced this year.
Auton also
100%, bro.
Especially with the super high level teams with the 1678 with a 10-ball auto.
10-ball auto? with like 5, 6, 7 of them going into the 3-point hole.
Yeah.
Literally, what was it? 60 points right there.
Yeah. And okay, so like, but something that teams didn't talk about was defense, because like autonomous could get you the lead, but it was hard to keep it when you couldn't score during teleop. Like defense, I think, was more important than people realized this year, especially if you're playing on your sector, stopping them from intaking balls, and I think it just made a difference that people weren't expecting. As like defense isn't going to be that big of an issue, but especially with like vision targeting like Limelight, a simple nudge and all of the shots are off.
So I think people disregarded the defense thing. By the way, I for one am like all good with the defense. Like I agree that defense is like needed, especially if a team had to like be up close to the wall to shoot. Like being able to stop them from going to the middle of the field, get more balls. That's huge. At the comp I went to, this powerhouse team literally lost because of defense. And I saw that and I was like amazed by it. Like
I think there was another big thing people missed was support bots. I know Hive Mind was one of them. That's the one I can think of off the top of my head. That
Ironic.
would go to the other side of the field and literally just pick up balls and throw them to the
Yeah.
team.
Uh-huh.
Like leave them in the trench and just go back and forth and play defense when needed.
Oh,
I think people really
see that.
underestimated how sick it is.
My team calls them ball boys. And like during our kickoff meeting, we're like, yo, we can either be ball boys or we can be the ones to shoot the balls.
Ball boys.
Yeah. That's what we call them. And like we literally spent like an hour looking through the rules to see if that was allowed. And it is allowed. You're allowed to literally just stand or sit at the feeding station, shoot it at one of your teammates who is in the trench, and then they're able to shoot it into the goal. And that's allowed. That's perfectly legal.
Nice.
Mhm.
And my team was just like, yeah. We were seriously contemplating it. Because like that's such like
Yeah.
it's a niche thing.
Well, there's
It's a
early
pro
strategies.
gamer move.
Most teams are figuring out: do we want to be the team that, is in the top 8 and picking other people,
Mm-hmm.
or do we want to be the team that gets picked?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the scene gets a lot more competitive when you want to be the one to pick people. A reliable first pick is usually what's fought over the most.
Yeah.
True.
People underestimate the power of a second pick. Let me tell you.
Hmm.
When we were at Milford, when we were doing alliance selections, there were a bunch of like super low teams, and there was one team, I think it was 17, who was just kind of standing there on the line to get picked. They were like a decent bot, just fate put them in 17, and none of the other teams knew who to pick.
Scouting, bro.
Yeah, no one knew how to do it.
That's
I-
why scouting is so important.
I agree.
Scouting is really important this year, but I feel like it was hard to do because it's hard to differentiate. Yeah, differentiate the 2-point shots versus the 3-point shots.
Yeah.
I don't think you needed to, honestly.
No.
I think
I think it was
I-
if
teams-
as long as they scored it in that top, you're fine.
yeah, shooting the inside goal was like a little reward or like a coincidence
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you need with the vision tape being on the outside of the outside of the goal. I think it was so hard anyways to specifically aim for the inside that it was like, oh yeah, we hit the middle, good for us. But like if not,
Mhm.
you still landed it in. I know my team, we just didn't even want to go for it.
That's how my team saw it. We were at our kickoff thing. We were like, yeah, we're gonna at least go for the 2. If it goes into the 3-pointer, hey,
Sick.
yeah, like good job, driver, good job, operator, you did it. But like we're going for the 2-pointer.
Do it again.
Yeah, we called it the 2.2 strategy. So like we're aiming for the 2, but if some of them goes in the 3, the average, we're good. But
Mhm.
there was a lot of I don't know. I personally was not a fan of this year. I did not enjoy the game. I
It
enjoyed
was
talking to
very
the people.
bland.
I enjoyed talking to
Shoot.
the people. But
It was like shoot some things in a goal, spin a wheel, and climb.
and then no one
Like that was
spun
the
the
objective.
wheel.
It was just who can shoot the thing the best.
Bro, people underestimated the wheel. I'm just saying. I
Well,
thought
no one
I
ever
feel
got
like-
to that
choice-
stage.
I feel like later in
A lot
comp,
of teams they never got there.
like week 2,
we only
like
saw
late
week 2.
late week 2, I saw a lot of teams being able to do it, but then not doing it. And like
Because it's not
if it
worth
was,
So
Not worth
the
it.
10 points, like they could severely underscored it, because 10 points, that's a cycle, and it takes you more
Yeah.
than a cycle to do it for the high scoring bots.
And if you could do it reliably, it was worth it.
So
Yeah.
at that point, it's somewhat not worth it. However,
yeah, but if you
I
got
fe-
45 seconds left of a match, you should at least
Especially when 99% of the teams couldn't triple climb anyways. Instead of parking it in game for only 5, why not go for something that's going to give you 15 or 20 points?
I feel like later in competition, this game would have gotten more exciting.
Mhm.
And,
I
like,
agree. I think champs would have been hype.
If given the chance, like especially like week 6, week 5, like states, then worlds.
States
feel
would have
like-
been.
I feel like it would have been an even better game, but I just never got the chance.
Mhm.
Rip F.
I think after
I
we
get a
saw
F in the chat.
118 and 148 play, I think that was like the real pickup for gameplay.
Infinite E.
Bless you.
I'm I'm sad that it won't come back because I would have loved to see the top tier teams.
You know what I'm sad about? That the memes are over. This game had so many good memes. I was so excited to open up Instagram and see how many good memes were on my For You page. And like,
But we still have
You know,
all
the important
season.
stuff.
yeah, like shout out to Man's Instagram there. But like follow him on
Yeah.
Instagram at FRC Meme Man. But for real, seriously, the memes were so
But for real.
good.
It's
so
at FRC
good.
underscore meme underscore man.
Yes, there
Oh,
you go.
yeah, you gotta get it
It was so
exact.
Gotta get them underscores. I'm just saying.
Well, there's also the off-season events, because theoretically those are still going to be held, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
I
there's
think
nothing-
You can
Cheesy,
just hope.
Ches,
Unless we
Chesy-
all die.
I think
There's a
Cheesy
chance.
Goose competition is still on, right? And that's a
They better. The Cheesy Moves got their season canceled early because their school said no travel.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
By the way,
anything
shout
about
out to the
IRI.
Cheesy Poofs. Shout out to the
IRI, I haven't heard anything about yet.
All I know is that I'm filling out that application in May. that's that's what's happening.
Dude, send us the application.
Wait,
If
but
anyone
you live
here
in
is from
Michigan.
IRI, yeah, it's an invitational.
You apply and they accept you.
You apply,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
like-
it's invitational in the name. Indiana Robotics Invitational.
Indiana,
It's an invitational.
But you still apply for it.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
I remember last year in the offseason, I was telling my team, like, bro, we should go. And I was telling my team captain that. And he goes, it was already too late. And I, like, kept showing him a bunch of clips and how, like, fun it was. Because Erie is, like, amazing. Or IRI. I call it Erie.
Mhm.
IRI looks
Erie.
amazing. Erie?
Erie.
Erie.
Erie Canal.
Erie on ice.
I mean, wrong
Erie on
state.
ice.
I thought it was Erie for the longest time until, like, a week ago.
Oh my god.
When I was in a call with someone and they're like, what the hell is Erie, bro? It's IRI. And I was like, yikes, gotta go.
Oh.
But yeah, it was very, very weird. But like if my team is able to go, like I want
I just
to.
want to go. Like, I just want to watch.
I just want the experience.
So the
of
people
being
hosting
able to.
Erie or IRI, you know, if you wanna contact me.
I don't think they're gonna contact you if you keep calling it Erie.
Erie? I'm Mimi, I'm sorry.
Disrespect to the event.
I'm really excited.
Disclaimer, don't listen to anything that we were saying. Take
Exactly.
everything that we're saying with a grain of salt, bro.
This is a podcast.
That's a lot of
Don't
salt.
listen to it.
That's a lot of salt.
I'm thinking of getting clips of the podcast and posting it onto Meme Man.
Please.
And
That would
so
be
that
good.
that right there, what the grain of salt is gonna be the first thing. There.
You should do it with like everyone's profile picture when they're talking. You know how Carson does it in his videos?
Oh god, that would be
Like
so
that.
What I
chaotic.
want to do.
That would be so good.
No, what I want to do is I want to send clips to people and then they animate it.
Oh,
They like create us and then move our
Yes.
mouths.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That sounds terrible. I'm in.
That
I
would
want
be
to see what
terrifying.
someone imagines me
I mean,
does without ever.
I want to know.
That would be awesome, bro.
wanna know.
So if there are any animators out there right now listening, contact me.
I want to
and
see what they put Meme Man
We'll see.
as. What do they imagine Meme Man's face being like?
No, what I wanted to be, I just wanted to be like this black figure, just a stick man, just a stick man
A silhouette.
with the cowboy hat on, and then I'll be happy.
Oh,
I
people
wanna be,
thought
like,
you were on my
legitimately animated.
team. Dude,
Wait,
someone legitimately thought you were on my team. Weird.
Well, Meme Man's on team. Beep, 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 beep. I know I can say it, and I really just don't
team-
want to, you know?
This
sorry,
will be
I
a
mean,
lot of
team-
cropping out. This will be a
Sorry.
lot of cropping out, bro. This is going to be so much fun.
Yo, team beep, 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 beep.
Team redacted, actually.
Meme Man.
Team redacted.
Meme
Yeah.
Man's Instagram is go hit him
Stop!
up.
Meme Man's team
Can
number
everyone
is beep, 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 beep.
All right.
Just censor yourselves.
I think one of the clips should be about Meme Man's ball boys.
Please.
Meme Man. Wait, can we rename OG Squad to Meme Man's Ball Boys?
No, I will name this podcast Ball Boys if you guys want.
Yes.
Do not. Do not.
Please,
Do
please.
not.
I'm so down.
Please do that.
It'll just
Oh,
be
God.
called First After Dark Episode 3 Ball Boys.
The Ball Boy Saga.
The Ball Boys song. All right. So another interesting thing that I think is happening is how schools are going about with the coronavirus.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Has anyone's school fully canceled like the rest of their year?
No.
My school is in the talks about it. Like
Ours
I know
is too.
Kansas state like completely canceled all school.
really?
Alright, can I say something?
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so basically, we're doing online school, like the majority, I'm assuming.
It's garbage.
But apparently in
Yeah.
the state of Michigan, none of it counts towards school hours.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I guess that
so
makes sense because people don't have reliable access.
it does not count. Like it counts as like sick
That's
days.
whack. That's whack.
So like too many and no graduation. But hopefully they change that.
They
I
also,
know-
oh, continue.
My top side,
Go
I'm
for it,
here.
Julia.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
My
I'm
school, my school district, the superintendent or whatever the hell, he sent out a notice to all the teachers to not assign work and to not grade work, and all of the assignments that were due over the span of the 2 weeks. Like my school got only canceled for 2 weeks. We're about
Yeah.
like a week in now. So all the assignments that were due within these 2 weeks are all canceled and will be rescheduled once we get back. But also now my school is in the talks of extending this quarantine zone and no school to 65 days, which basically means no school for the
The
rest,
rest of the school year.
I remember
no.
what I was going to say.
Okay.
Can I say it? Okay,
Yes.
so our school is, you know how school is divided into quarters, like quarter one
Yeah.
through four.
Mhm.
That's what a quarter. Our school completely voided third quarter and combined it with
Mhm.
fourth quarter, so now we just have one semester grade.
What?
Yeah,
I'm thinking that my school, depending on how much it cuts into fourth quarter, we're going to either cancel third quarter or at least whatever the time gap was and turn it all into a third and just
Okay,
go
but-
from there.
What I'm worried about is if they cancel school and online school doesn't count, what happens to people in my situation where you're a senior, you're about to graduate, but you have a class that you're failing?
That is what
I'm
I'm
failing.
wondering.
I'm failing like 3 classes.
Oh, me too. I'm most
Because we
definitely
still
failing at
we
least
still
2
have time
classes.
to get it up though. So like theoretically, if we had more school, we could have gotten it up. But do we just
Exactly.
automatically fail the school year?
No,
it's
I
Guillotine.
think
more classes.
I think the teachers will just be like, yeah, nah, bro, you're fine.
They
Or the
get out the
school
guillotine.
district. The school district is gonna have to be like that.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like, no, you're not graduating because of a global virus that you had no effect over, and the complete stupidness of the school district. No offense to all school districts.
No,
My school
massive
district, and
offense.
you're watching this.
We're gonna need
No
a real disclaimer, bro.
No offense to the education system. None.
No,
No offense
real
to the
offense to the
education
education system.
Yeah.
But get your stuff together.
I'm sorry.
You good?
Bro,
I think Meme Man just died.
I was crying about how it was so damn cold in my room at 2 a.m. yesterday.
You
I
were
was
the wind.
crying.
The wind was not vibing.
Wind.
What the heck?
The wind.
Don't worry about
What
it.
is
You had to be there.
happening?
You had to be there.
You had to be there.
I go to bed once and this happens.
The wind.
Julia sleeps for 1 hour of her life.
That's
Wind.
honestly wouldn't be surprised.
It's just like the wind is not vibing.
The wind was not vibing with me yesterday. That's all I gotta say.
What's happening?
That's all I gotta say. We're not gonna talk
It's
about
got to
it.
be said. It's got to be said.
Okay.
It's gotta be said. The wind damn sucks, bro. So
You can
It's
Why
sucks.
can't it just
No,
be up
the
there?
wind blows.
now.
Have you guys been seeing the Instagram videos of the eggs with like the 8 yolks in them?
No,
no, what?
Oh.
No,
I am
I
not
don't want
interested.
kinky things.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
These eggs have like 8 yolks in them.
Send
Here,
me
let
one of
me-
these videos.
How do you guys feel
now.
about lab meat?
What is
lab
lab
meat?
What?
meat?
Meat
Meat
grown-
made in a laboratory?
Yeah,
Oh,
Zach gets it.
I didn't know what we were talking
Sounds like a
Dude,
good
I
time.
don't care where my meat comes from.
about.
Oh.
Wait.
Technical difficulties.
Hey.
Clip that.
Cut the volume.
That,
cut the
that's
volume.
gonna be one of the highlights.
I just wanted to
God.
say that we don't care where our meat's from.
We don't care, Zach.
What's with
What?
the we
Fuck
stuff?
with Natalie.
Oh,
Excuse me.
All right. Next topic.
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
can we talk about how
Did-
Michigan went from having 1 case on March 11th to 787 cases on March 21st?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Social
I-
distancing is important. Please do
This,
it.
this
Life's a party and you're invited.
shout out to Michigan because
Shout
y'all.
out to Michigan.
They just
No,
find
We're kind of dying.
FIM. Shout out to all of FIM right now, bro. Like
Fim
Shout out
fam.
to Am and Fim.
the whole world
can
was
I make a
being
special
canceled
tribute?
because of what?
Fim
Can I make
fam.
a special tribute here
Sure.
for
Yeah.
someone in
No,
FIM?
no, not allowed. Not allowed.
Okay, so
Hold on.
the
Shut up,
server
Zach.
owner,
Why'd you ask for
you
permission?
bottom.
And you were gonna say it anyways.
the
Zach,
server
you
owner,
bottom.
his name's Kevin. He's super cool.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, FIM server
Woo.
owner.
My man.
Fim
He's
fam.
pretty great. Fim fam. That's it. Okay.
Imagine being
Yeah,
in a district.
Kevin.
No, I would.
Kevin.
I
Yeah,
would like to- I-
Bernard.
Yeah,
Bernard.
Bernard.
Man, the things I do to meet Bernard.
Andy Bernard?
Seems like you'd pay him $5.
Or the female one, 500.
If there's
I'm
a
gonna
female
name my
Bernard
kid
listening right now,
Bernard.
please speak up.
Zach's
Please-
trying to get
please
his
write a
female
comment.
Bernard.
Because if there is a real female Bernard listening, I will drive to Zach's house and punch him in the face for you. For all the stuff
Oh.
he says.
$500
What
just
did
for
I do?
resisting, dude.
I
What?
don't know.
How did I end in the middle
You're
of
just
this?
the closest one. So like,
Am I?
yeah.
Are you?
I think
I'm driving to
AJ is.
Michigan.
I
Oh,
thought I
yeah.
was closer. Wait, where do you live?
Wait.
Radios.
Me, man, I'm outside your window right now. What do you mean?
Baby.
That's hot.
Hold up.
AJ is the wind.
AJ is
3966.
Here's AJ. AJ's not in here. He's not real.
What's your team called? Jordan.
The STEM punks?
The STEM punks?
From Knoxville, Tennessee.
From
It says you don't
Knoxville,
exist.
Tennessee. What?
From Knoxville? Why does it sound so weird? From
From
Knoxville,
Knoxville,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Can we
Yo, if
talk
you're from
about
Knoxville, hit me up.
how bad the Blue Alliance app is? There are teams on here that are missing. They don't even care. Yeah,
Knoxville,
The site
Tennessee.
slaps.
the website's
I'm
good,
gonna
but the
come
app.
over there and slap you, Zach. You bratty
Knoxville,
bottom.
Tennessee.
You are a
Elementary-
Yeah,
bratty
that's like a
bottom.
hell of a good time. I want to go to Knoxville.
Come to Knoxville, yes, please. I'm exposing
I
where
feel
I
like
live
there's
right
about
now.
6 people that live in Knoxville.
You're a NASA team? Oh, this isn't gonna work.
Yes, we got sponsored by NASA for the first time this year. Not to flex or anything, but
Not
That's
to flex, but
big
you
flex.
can use their money.
Oh!
Oh, we used to be a NASA team.
What?
Yeah,
In the county,
1189 used to be NASA.
Hold up,
And
hold
then
up. So,
sometime 10 years
imagine
ago.
losing a NASA sponsorship.
Hey, that was 10 years ago. That ain't us.
is it Arkansas or Arkansas?
Worked with
Arkansas.
my
America, explain.
Thank you.
Can I please
Thanks.
tell you guys how my rookies asked me if they could eat Arkansas with Arkansas sauce?
Why?
You got some special freshmen, bro.
I know.
Robots.
Dude, I feel bad.
Robots.
I feel bad for the freshmen this year because
Honestly.
they're just trying to vibe.
Hopefully this
They're
didn't
just trying
scare
to
them
do
off.
robotics. Yeah, I think
Can
that's what I'm scared of for a freshman.
Can we talk about how The Simpsons?
No, we cannot.
The Simpsons.
Oh my
We
God.
cannot talk
Oh
Oh
about
my
that.
Everything-
god, Zach.
The Simpsons
Well, okay.
is scaring me.
Ask me why. She's asking permission, and they won't listen to me.
Zach,
answer.
shut up.
Just say it.
Shut up.
Hey,
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah.
No one asked.
Apparently, you guys are asking, and that's why I'm confused.
Zach, no one likes you.
Aw.
Zach,
Bro, I like Zach.
I don't care. You broke your elbow.
I like
No,
Zach
you're
under
just
one
horny
elbow.
for Zach. You don't like Zach, you're just horny for him.
All right,
There's a difference.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Cut the pod. Cut the pod.
Cut the vibe. Cut the vibe. Cut the vibe.
Meme Man, don't tell Natalie.
She's gonna watch this and she's just gonna be so confused.
Dean, your list. Hand it over. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, they're
That's what
still
you had to
doing
ask.
Dean's
That's what you
list.
asked permission to ask.
No, that's not what I asked permission to ask. Zach, shut up. I love you, but just...
All right, so the next topic we have for this podcast is homework folders.
No!
Oh.
Homework folders and pineapple juice.
Yeah, I have a homework folder. I put it in the back of my backpack. It holds all of my paper because I don't sort it into anything.
Zach, what was that about pineapple?
Nope, not talking about pineapples.
Dude, I
Nothing
love
really
eating
wakes me
pineapple
up.
right before I go to meet up with a friend. Yum.
Uh,
So
The
basically,
thing of us is coming.
I'm
and
being made
everybody's
fun
drunk.
of right now. Being innocent. But,
Julia, you're not innocent.
we're not. All right, we're
you
not.
want to
Nope.
know?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna end the
What did you
conversation.
say?
Cut the VOD.
Yeah, cut it, cut it,
Mom,
cut
pick
it,
me
cut
up.
it,
I'm
cut
scared.
it.
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
Bro, if we could get a compilation of everyone saying "cut the VOD,"
Cut the VOD.
Cut the VOD.
Cut the
Cut the
VOD.
VOD.
Cut the VOD.
Cut the VOD.
Cut it, cut it.
no, but like unironically, like whenever something awkward happens, and then
Okay,
the
but
vote.
unironically, we've been going for almost an hour now.
Oh, these last like an hour
And
and a
we've
half.
Yeah,
probably
we're like
talked about
2
two
hours.
things robotics related.
Alright,
You
Yeah,
know
let's
this
talk about
whole thing
something-
is about something not robotics related, right?
Zach, are you gonna ask permission?
No.
We're gonna
Aspiration
talk
for
about
what?
how cute Tom Holland is.
Oh my god, I would fuck that man.
Cut the VOD.
Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD.
Seriously, if I were to be quarantined with anyone in this world, it'd be Tom Holland. Not gonna lie.
bro, in quarantine today, I started a goddamn puzzle. It's a goddamn
Puzzle?
1,000-piece puzzle.
Just-
I never wanted to cry more in my life. Puzzles are
my
amazing.
God.
First off, they're amazing. I
Puzzles
love
are
puzzles.
amazing.
But like,
Comment,
I sat there in
guys.
silence. for an hour.
What? Don't forget to like and comment what your favorite puzzle is, and share with your friends. Also subscribe.
Also, if you got to this point in the video, comment permission in the comments below.
Wait,
And comment Zach is a bratty
Permission?
bottom in the comments.
Cut the
Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD.
Oh, so a few server updates for the people who are in our server and haven't been paying attention because you're a loser.
Link in bio, by the way. Go to my Instagram. Link will also be in the description. Join the goddamn server.
Discord.
Trust me, you'll enjoy it. You'll be able
We
to be a part
have
of
You
the
might not.
podcasts. No,
We have-
you'll enjoy it.
we have 2 new channels. As of today, we have the selfies and the baby photos channel, and oh my god, they're kind of
I like hot.
they're the
If you want
cutest
to
thing.
see what we look like in real life, don't.
You can see what Paul looks like.
Yo, did y'all see Evan's baby? Oh shoot, he's in the call.
He's so cute.
Wait,
Oh.
Evan posted a
Um,
baby photo?
Steve.
It's a
I want to
first
see
one.
Meme Man's baby photo.
Look at
I
him.
could post my baby photo. Like I
Do
was
it.
contemplating it.
I'm
I wanna
gonna
see
my
Paul.
selfie. My selfie is gonna be a photo of me photoshopped onto Meme Man's face because I have a photo of him. So
Sad thing is
That's
that
kind
she
of creepy,
does.
not gonna lie. Can we cut the VOD?
no.
Zach, I feel like you're saying it just to get into the compilation.
I've said it more than you guys have. in general.
I'm not.
Yeah, because you
Bro.
won't stop saying it.
Yes, maybe we should talk about appropriate things.
No.
Pineapple.
So we're
Zach, I
filming
will
this.
fuck you.
We are filming
Oh.
this
What?
on the
Cut the VOD.
21st of
Excuse me?
March.
Cut the fun.
We are filming this on the 21st of March. We don't know when it's going to get uploaded or how long it's going to take for me to sit
Or
down.
if it's gonna get uploaded.
Or if this is going to get uploaded. But if this never gets
True.
uploaded, Ball Boys, episode 3, Ball
It's
Boys
Zach's fault.
will never be.
I thought it was episode 4. Isn't it episode?
No, episode
No.
3.
No,
3.
3. I was in the first one, then Fong replaced me, then it was me again.
I
I
know
was in the
all of
second
them.
one.
So,
Was I in both?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yay.
do any of y'all have a karate training?
I do.
Taekwondo.
I used to.
No, but I can
Okay,
play
so
the
that was a
Gazoo.
random question. I didn't expect anyone to actually do it. But go in depth. How was your guys' karate training?
Taekwondo was pretty fun. I did it in like 3rd through 7th grade. Yeah. Black and red belt.
I
What?
used to do karate.
What?
in-
Black,
Yeah.
white, green, or blue. Show off your natural hue, flamingo.
What the fuck?
Cut the fun. Cut the
Cut the
fun.
Zach, we're gonna get copyrighted, bro.
Sorry.
Zach, it's too
Wait,
accurate.
That's a song?
I got up to yellow and then I stopped.
I have a kazoo that's yellow.
Everything I
What?
own is yellow.
Same.
So that's cool.
Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD.
I'm not.
So,
Stop
Mr.
saying cut the
Steve Hardy.
VOD.
Mr.
You did this
Steve
to
Hardy.
yourself.
I'm
What,
gonna be
Evan?
playing Family Feud.
Can we
I am
please?
the CEO of the company.
Server
I don't like
Server
Family
wide
Feud.
Family
Feud.
Feud.
See, if you guys joined the Discord server, you guys would be a part of the Family Feud that we have. You know what? We're
We don't
playing
have a
tonight.
Family Feud.
We're playing Family Feud tonight.
Wait guys, Family Feud.
Okay.
Fuck.
I will open up Google Feud.
I mean, Natalie's down for that, but
What?
I
Cut the
will
VOD.
open up Google Feud and I will live stream it.
please, can we?
Let's do it right now.
No, after the
Because we've been
podcast.
going for over an hour.
We're supposed to go for 2.
We are?
Oh.
Yeah, the other ones have gone for 2.
No, the last one only went for 1.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
I
Or
remember
maybe like
being in
1
there
in like
forever.
7 minutes.
I remember
let me see.
wanting to leave because Chris was making me uncomfortable.
That's because Chris does that to everyone.
That's a
Chris
fact.
is non-stop talking.
I love you,
Damn, bro,
Chris.
y'all roasting each other.
I'm
Chris
allowed
and
to
Meme
roast
Man
Chris.
had a bromance going on.
Chris has a bromance with everyone.
I thought it was a different Chris. Yeah, I goddamn love Chris, bro.
Oh,
Can we please invite him back?
Alright, so last year, States,
oh God.
Chris
oh no.
Fong,
didn't know
and
this.
my boy Brock, sharing a bed because States, 4 guys per room, and they're sleeping with their socks on, of course.
Because that would be gay.
Yeah, so
Oh.
my boy Brock goes to sleep with his socks on, and in the same bed as Chris, and then wakes up without him.
Oh.
And
Also,
no one except Chris knows what happened that night.
I don't like the sound of that.
no
No
one
one
does.
But
No, what's it
Chris?
called?
Oh,
So-
Chris knew.
In my district championship, we stay at a hotel, and it's always been the same room for the past 2 years.
Oh wait, district. That's a hint.
Don't care if you know I'm from a district.
Oh yeah, that really narrows it down.
Yeah, narrows it down to like what?
To like
The entirety
5 teams.
of the world?
To 99% of all of FIRST.
Wow.
But in the
I
hotel
am not in the
room,
district, fun fact. I'm gonna keep
that's
interrupting
crazy.
Meme Man.
in this room, every single
Really?
year
In a room?
we had a pillow fight for the past 2 years.
Ooh, kinky.
Let me tell you,
Oh,
bro,
no.
Zach.
wild. You've
Oh,
never seen
no.
a pillow fight before, like ours. Like it is wild.
I want to join now.
As someone
Jack.
who's seen the videos, I can confirm they're
You've
pretty.
seen the videos?
Yes, you've sent me the videos.
I've showed you the videos.
Yeah.
Wait, there
Cut
video?
to a clip of the video.
No, I'm not of that. I remember in 2018 there was a full-on audience of like 15 people.
You guys wanna
It was the
hear a fun
entirety of
story?
business team. The entirety of business team. All just
Oh, I thought it was just like some random people in a hotel.
no. No,
Like,
I
watching you
wish.
guys have a pillow.
I wish.
You guys
But,
want to hear a fun story from my freshman year?
Not really, but
Go
sure.
for it.
Oh, well, anyways, thank you, Zach. My freshman year, we
Welcome.
were staying in a hotel in Ohio, and there was another
Ew.
team there. This isn't like my story, but it's someone else's on my team story. And this guy, also a freshman, woke up middle of the night, and there was another guy from a different team, high as fuck, on crutches, standing in the middle of the room, staring at him.
Oh.
Nice, dude.
Sounds.
Dude, that was AJ.
Wait, that was me?
That was
That was
AJ.
your friend?
It was AJ.
That was.
Wait, Chris Fong?
Oh God.
No, bro, in my hotel room, last year we created a mega bed. So what it was 2 like queen size beds. They're
Yeah.
separate. But there was 4 dudes in my room.
As
So
there
like
are.
you had to sleep with someone else. And like I'm fine with it. I don't really
No, you
care.
sleep on the ground.
No,
Like a man.
no, what?
Like a
Man.
loser.
Stop being a pansy, bro. Sleep with your friends.
Sleep
Enjoy
with
your
the
goddamn time.
Sleep with
what's
the
it called?
homies.
The beds they were like 2 feet apart. So what we did, we pushed them together.
Because they're not gay.
We pushed the beds together and we all slept in technically one
Hell
bed.
yeah.
And it was
Mega bad.
it was the most vibing time. That was last year. This year, I wanted to create ultra bed. So what it was is that we would push the 2 beds together, but we would get a mattress from one of the other rooms and bring it in
Oh my god.
and stack them on and create like a pyramid.
Hell yeah.
So 2 people would sleep on the top, and then the other 2 people sleep on the sides, and it would have been the best time. God damn it, Fertz,
Wait,
why'd you have to cancel?
Then what about the guys in the other room whose mattress?
I don't care.
We don't worry about them.
I don't care. Don't care. If they want to complain,
They're
no.
freshmen.
I would have invited them to the room and they would have slept with us.
Oh.
Sleeping with the boys.
Like if my team didn't have such strict what's it called?
That was I
People
heard
watching
something
us.
else.
What?
I thought you said if my team didn't have sex.
Does your team do no purpling?
What?
Is that a thing on your guys' teams? No purpling, like girls are pink and boys are blue, and together makes purple.
Oh, well, yeah, no.
yeah, we had no co-ed rooms allowed.
What we have is girls and guys cannot be in the same room unless the door
Yeah.
is open.
Yeah.
No, we just weren't allowed to have them
That didn't
together.
happen.
Liam.
They could
That's
only
on my
have
team.
Leo.
co-ed was only allowed in the lobby of the hotel.
My team didn't care. I stayed in the guys' hotel room until 1:30 in the morning and almost fell asleep
my
in
God.
their room. But
My team has a curfew. It's 10
Our
o'clock.
rooms got taped the first time. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
wild.
no,
Mhm.
yeah. Taping
I
of
think-
doors.
I think-
Our rooms never get taped though.
I think my room got taped, and like all the kids, they didn't care. And so
No, we didn't care. It was just like, why'd they do it? Like, we've never had our rooms taped.
Taped? Like they
Mhm.
were
Yeah, like
filming
they
you?
taped the door of the room, so if you open the door and the tape rips, they know you left your room at night.
Oh, that's stupid.
fun fact, you open the door slowly, the tape doesn't rip.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Well, our team literally did it like duct tape.
Actually,
Yeah,
wait, no,
yeah,
my
of
team,
course.
my team couldn't have done that because it was a goddamn pull door.
Meme Man is actually part of an all-girls team.
What?
Are you
I
on the
agree.
Riveters? Dude, the Riveters are great. Shout out to the Riveters. Stay awesome.
Yeah,
1481.
shout out to the Riveters.
1481. You're amazing. Stay
Yo,
peachy.
shout out to the Poofs, bro. If you're listening, I love y'all.
You've already
254.
said that.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah.
Not today.
What about my team?
No, he
Why
said
don't we
it
shout
at the
mine?
beginning.
Oh,
Oh. No, what's it called? One
Meme
of
Man
the
has
people.
amnesia.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. One of the people. Actually, no, never mind. I probably shouldn't say this. Never mind. Disregard.
clip it.
Clip
Not,
it.
not. Don't talk about it. Hey, if any of the
Put the
Poofs
bud,
are
put the
listening
bud,
right
put the
now, if you
bud.
do a shirt trade, message
me
me.
up.
I got like.
If anyone on team 1511 wants to do a trade, for your pants,
Oh,
I have
they
like.
have red camo pants. If any of you guys want to trade, I'll give you my pants. I don't know how special mine are, but I'll give you my pants.
Let's create a channel called Pant Trading.
please.
Zach really just wants to take his pants off.
Oh,
I could say something. I'm not gonna.
Yes, Evan, can I help you?
I think you're the
Me
one
Man,
who
can you
needs
cut
taking
this?
your pants off.
Well, it depends.
Don't talk about
Yes,
my
that will
wife
be
like
cut.
that.
Yes,
That will be cut. By the
can we
way, the
talk
people
about-
Have to
listening,
be?
you probably just heard. It was like a 1 second gap in between. You do not want to know what he said.
He said.
All right, so we're getting to about like an hour and
Wait,
10,
I have
15
one more
minutes now.
comment. I have one more thing.
No, no more
What's up?
comments.
I don't care. Zach,
No,
shut up.
no, no more
Zach,
comments.
let us speak. Let us speak.
No.
I need to say hello to all 35 of my girlfriends.
Oh my god.
I told you this is why I said no.
I am one of them.
So that's it. Okay, I'm good.
All right, so we're gonna start signing off here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oh.
Is there if there's any
And anything in
last
between.
things you guys want to say, go for it.
Zach's
Okay,
gay.
Great call, guys.
yeah.
Um,
Not even like a goodbye to everyone. All right, I see.
if you
see you, boys.
ever see a homework folder, don't open it.
On the
Oh.
computer, not in real life. On the computer.
Meet your friends, drink pineapple juice.
Oh my God, y'all are being so muted. All right, so that concludes episode 3 of the First After Dark podcast. Thank you all for listening. If you'd like to eventually or hopefully be a part of the podcast, you can join the Discord and express your interest.
I
Uh,
agree.
Link it will be in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm assuming if you're listening to this, you probably are, but in case if you're not, at FRC Meme Man. Thank you all for listening. Everyone is telling me for them to unmute, but I'm not. Thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for episode 4 eventually. I don't know when. Bye bye.